Well, hey everybody, welcome back to RC Mechanic Garage with another part of this Jeep that I'm working on. It's supposed to be almost done, but then I started looking at it and that was a big mistake. And this is what we have now. I did a rear seat delete on this thing, which was molded into the floor, so I ended up having to carve it out. Made a few nicks over here, a little over here. I'll have to fix them, and then now I got to rebuild the floor. So I had a thought, and that thought was I printed off this box right here, right, and we could just fit it right down in there. It's an ammo box, and the battery could go in there. This isn't the exact one. This one is just a little bit wider and deeper. So I figured I could put that in there. But I'm going to have to do some sanding to make it fit because it's just a little bit too wide. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to see if we can fit this in here and still use this console right up here. If I get this back far enough, I can still put this console in here, and that'd be cool. I went ahead and I trimmed, sanded down the sides of this box here a little bit on each side. I was not able to get it back far enough, so as you can see, the console's in, but I had to modify it just a little on the back side, right? But it fits in there. It's nice and snug, just like it's supposed to be. See, it snaps right in place, right? Okay, so I'm in the process of printing the lid for the third time. Hopefully I get the correct size this time. But in the end, it's supposed to be something like that. So then all I gotta do is just build something for back here. Pretty simple, huh? That's what I thought. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do next while I'm waiting for that print to finish is we're going to take all the wires that are hanging out the front here and then we're going to go ahead and secure those. Everything's in, and this is where the battery is going to go once I get that cover done. When it's done, put that on there and we'll be good there. Console's in. Need to figure out this rear part of the floor, and once I get that done, the inside's done. Just need to do roll cage, all that stuff. Alright, so I did get it working, so let's take a look at that. All the wires are secured, there's nothing hanging out or anything. Put the battery down here for now just to show y'all everything's working fine. And the switch I tucked way up under here. Ready? Okay. Good strong steering. Don't like turning sharp. Oh, I see. It's rubbing on here. Just need to move this up a little bit. Nice sharp turn. Alright. So, well, scavenged a bunch of parts off of the Raw Builders kit. Put the frame together. Stole the wheels off of the C2X, which I think actually look better on here than they do on the C2X, so that'll work, right? Alright, we'll go into that rear floor. I do have a template cut out for it. Right here. Just slips right back there. So all I gotta do is just find some material, and I was actually thinking about using something like this, but that's pretty darn thick. because I could use the rib part. You like the bed of a real Jeep back here, right? So I could use it as a rib part back here, and just cut that. Hey, it's a thought. Maybe I still will do that. I don't know. We'll go from there. Let me think on it for a night, and then I'll get back to you tomorrow. Been doing some work off camera, as you can tell. Rear floor, I got that all dialed in, and I found the perfect material for this piece right here. The top of this, this is an enamel box I printed up, 3D printed, and what I did is I just supersized the lid so it'll fit, and then I just cut it using this here template I made. Perfect, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so all we got to do now is you know, get some seam sealer and just go around through here and here and here, and just seal that up, which I call black RTV. Yep. You buy them RTV tubes, and you get the, you know, that applicator that you can get, like, you know, put like a really small bead down. Yeah, I'll just use that smallest bead, and I'll just go around that, and good to go. All right, as far as the lid goes, I need to mark these, otherwise I won't know what's what. That's why there's a K. K means keep. That's the one I printed that works. As you can see, the battery we're going to be using in this is a 1500 mAh 3-cell, and it fits in there perfect like that. I can go with the bigger one if I wanted to. It'll fit too, but it's really tight. I'll show you. It's a 2200 mAh, but it's really tight. What I want to do though is I want to put a hole in the bottom of this box so I can run the cable through. But right now, it should just fit. It should just reach. If not, then I gotta make an extension cable. Alright, so let me just mark this with a T. Just like that. So I won't get it mixed up. Because I got a whole bunch of them I printed before I got it the right size. And I would hate to lose it and then have to do it again. You know? Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put some holes in here so that this this plug will fit down through there, and hopefully it'll reach. Looks like it probably will. We'll find out in a minute though. Well, I went ahead and I drilled the hole right there for the plug, thinking I was going to need to use an XT60 like that, but I mean it is really tight. I mean tight. And if any of y'all have used the XT60 plug, you know they plug in really hard and they pull apart really hard, right? My thought is, since I went through my 3 cells and I found this 2200 mAh with a Dean's plug, so I'll just go ahead and throw that in there. But it just means that I'm gonna have to change this plug under here to a Dean's. It'd be easier to plug in and unplug the Dean's than it will be the XT60, and since this battery fits in here just the same as the other, the only difference is that it is just a wee bit longer. Still a shorty pack, right? Alright, well, looks like we're kind of at a... I'm considering this to be at a standstill right now. Because I have some bumper brackets coming for the front and the rear. And I want to see how they're going to work out. And in the meantime, I did manage to get the dash in, put the seat backs back on. This is just sitting here because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Still thinking about doing the tube doors. Did have a follower on Facebook that posted a picture to me of his rig he did with kind of a half cab, and that kind of intrigued me. So now I got it together this far. I'm doing way too much thinking. Anybody that's followed this channel knows that that's not a good thing, because it's going to turn into a whole lot of more work, right? But so far what I've gotten done, I'm pretty proud of it. Sometimes, you know, projects just sit on the shelf and they just sit there, and you know, because you're kind of, your creativity, or for me anyway, my creativity is I just don't know what to do with it. I mean, there's so many of these bodies out there. How can I make it different, you know? So, battery box is in. Floor's been rebuilt. Rear seat's been deleted. Still have the top right here. I see, if I do the half cab, I'm thinking about cutting it about like right there and there, and cut the back off for the window, and that could be the rear of the cab, right? If anybody has any ideas on this, make sure to let me know. Leave a comment on anything I've done so far to this thing. Leave a comment. But for now, I think we're going to shelve it until some stuff comes in, and then we'll come back to it. Okay? So, this is RC Mechanic Garage. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following this build if you have. And you can find me on Facebook as RC Mechanic Garage, or on Instagram at RC_Mechanic_Garage. And you can find me there. You can get all the behind the scene pictures, things you won't see on this video. So go ahead and do that, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.